Hey kids, it's Arp. This is the ArpCast, somewhat live from the foothills of the Great Smoky Mountains in eastern Tennessee. Today we talk about different things, weird people, and maybe unicorns and rainbows. We read poetry and short stories too. Most of all, we keep it real. This is the ArpCast, starting now. ArpCast number 65. It's Friday, March 23, 2018. That's right. Big Friday program. A means to an end. An end to the mean week. It's been a long week. I hightailed it out of work today. I was out of there. I was home in record time. It's good to be here with you on the Friday program. You know, if you like what you hear, you like what you hear. And we'd appreciate it if you told others. That's it. And if you don't like us, that's fine too. I understand. It's not for everybody. I'm not for everybody. I'm not even for me sometimes. Find us on YouTube, iTunes, Blogger, and Instagram. All over the World Wide Web. Mobile apps, all that good stuff. It has been a very long week, and work continues to just be very, very fruitful and rewarding, but oh man, there's just a lot of stuff going on, and of course, you know, because of various agreements and things like that, I can't talk about that here, but it is fun. I love the people that I work with day in and day out, and I love the work that I do. And you know, that is important for everyone to understand as they start to embark on a career, their mid-career, whatever that is. If you're not doing something that you love, and is it perfect? No, it's not. It's not perfect. But if you don't love what you're doing, something is terribly, terribly wrong. Something has gone awry with your life. That's it. And again, I preach, I know, and that's probably why I get some of the dislikes and stuff like that. But that's just absolutely true, and I tried to teach that to my daughter. Hopefully, she will go off and do great things, but love it at the same time. That's all one can ask. To be or not to be? That is the question. That is the topic of today's podcast, ArpCast. You hear it here 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That's right. You get to hear my wonderful voice. Act 3, Scene 1 of Shakespeare's oft-quoted play, Soliloquy. So, outside of the references of suicide and this back and forth, and, you know, there's a lot of interpretation, and it's been a long time since I've read it, but my daughter is reading it right now, and so she tells me, and I hope, I'm going to go ahead, she's playing the role of Laertes, and I think they're just doing a reading in class. It's nothing that's staged or anything like that. And so the wonderful scene there, you know, again, another oft-quoted passage. She, I got to write a letter for her this past week, which is the topic of Wednesday's program, letter writing. And here we come to the soliloquy. So what does this mean? Again, outside the suicide and any of that sort of stuff, what do I think it's about? Being Hamlet, right? Being anyone today, particularly today, in the rough and tumble, just go, hectic, do this, do that, multitask, multi-be life. It's crazy. Crazy. I told someone today, if I could get through life with just a pencil, that would be wonderful. It's impractical now, though. It's impractical. I see my 60-some-odd year old uncle in India and doing things that I don't think he ever imagined he would be doing with a tablet, that sort of thing. What's it mean, being Hamlet, being Arp, being anyone that's listening to the program? Being in the moment, right? Let's just make that choice. We've answered the question. You're going to be. Choose to be. In the moment, focused, concentrating on what you're doing. Right? I think that's important. And we've talked about it before, right? The 3 C's: concentration, collaboration, consistency, not in that order. Concentration, consistency, and collaboration. We've talked about those things before. Not afraid, right? So Hamlet kind of goes back and forth of a lot of cowardice and a lot of questioning. Should I go on? Should I not? Life, death, that sort of thing. But don't be afraid. Again, going back a decade and a half or more, the question was asked of me, what would you do if you weren't afraid? What would you do? I would choose to be in the moment, still if I have to, contemplative if I have to be. But yes, don't be afraid. Making tough decisions. This is just the essence of leadership, the essence of being a father, a mother, a pastor in a church, whatever it is. Making tough decisions. And I applaud the people that I'm around each and every day for making very, very tough decisions. I don't often get to make decisions because of the role that I play, and that's fine. Certainly outside, in the house, doing it all the time, right? But you have to make tough decisions. You have to have tough conversations sometimes. And if you have a mindset of being in the moment and you choose that, go all in on that, and you will make better decisions. It's not a guarantee, it's a sense. Genuine love for others. Everybody, not selective love, not, just the ones that happen to believe the way you do or politically minded the way you are, look the same way that you do, same height, whatever it is. Everybody hates no being, right? That's being Hamlet, or being you, or being Arp. Patience. That's a tough one. In fact, I exhibited very little patience tonight, and I'm sure my family is outside going, oh my God, he's back in there again, doing this ArpCast thing. Didn't wait. Got home, boom, straight into the recording booth. Had to get it done. But have a little patience, folks. It's okay if it doesn't happen right now or someone doesn't bend their will to you. Have some patience. And you will be a better you. Again, no guarantees. And I think the opposite is true. When you need to have that sense of urgency, persistence, got to get it done. And we were talking about that today, right? In terms of you got to leave some of the formal stuff out, and you can't check all the boxes and go through all the manuals and procedures and this, that, and the other. Yeah, there ought to be some rhyme and reason, but truly, there's the opposite when you need to be in that mode. But most of all, you want to listen, you want to take it in, understand and appreciate, make the tough decisions. Don't be afraid. Be in the moment. And then finally, gratitude. So truly being you, truly being part of this world, the society in which you live, the culture in which you thrive, gratitude is an all-important element of being you, being Arp, being Hamlet. So one, to be or not to be, be. Let's just make that choice, right? As you think about and contemplate your own soliloquy about life. And then some of these things that I put forward to you, think about those things. This weekend, next week, whenever. Have a great weekend. It's going to be a wet one. We're going to be at the CHKM this week and enjoying it. Well, kids, you know who this is. It's Arp, damn it. You have been listening to the ArpCast, a sensational, fact-filled experience meant to change the world. I'm happy you stopped by. Our sponsors, those greedy, wily bastards, thank you too. Make sure to write. This has been the ArpCast. I'm out.